Hello, this is Nick Kringus with the weekly recap. Today I want to talk to you about a few things that happened over the past week. Number one being that Matt Cutts of Google, the head of Google's web spam team, issued a video. He put out a video saying that there will be a massive update coming out soon, having all SEOs running for the hills. So I just want to say a few things about that really quickly. Number one, I think it's a great thing. I think that more and more SEOs will be leaving the business, which makes it easier for the rest of us. Number two, it makes SEO harder to get, meaning there's less good SEOs out there. So by the laws of supply and demand, that means that consumers will pay us more for our services. Next, should you be scared of getting hit from this update? Here's what I think about that. The past updates, they all pretty much did the same thing. If you were building links naturally and your link profile looked as if you were naturally becoming popular, then you had nothing to worry about. The first thing to get hit in the major update of 2012 was the blog networks. And services like Build My Rank and Linkvana, SEO Link Monster, they took a huge hit and their networks were being de-indexed. So any links found on those sites pretty much were worthless, and that's why rankings tanked. One quick side note about that, I had a client, I put a link on an article on Linkvana, I believe, and after that site took a hit, it was also on Build My Rank, so I'm not sure exactly what it was, but it seems like now, even with high PR quality backlinks, I can't get the site ranked for a competitive keyword. So it's not like the site completely got de-indexed, my site or my client site, because it was only one link that we lost. But it seems that because the link is still on that site that was de-indexed, Google seems to not like that, and unless it is removed, which I don't think I can do right now, they won't rank the site anymore for that term that we used in that anchor text of that high PR post that was posted on a site that it was eventually de-indexed. So that was just a quick side note about taking a hit from a Google update, but it was only for one keyword anyway. It wasn't that big of a deal, and that was the only horror story that I've faced. But the site didn't completely tank because I was building links, and the site had links coming in from all different places with all different anchor texts, all different types of sites, and all different authorities. So the link profile was different. It was diversified, and just because we lost one or two different links, the site didn't take much of a hit at all. So if you're doing things the right way and you're not taking shortcuts, then I don't think you have anything to worry about. And that leads me into the next point. Overusing tools and overusing one type of link. Related to the blog networks, people were overusing the blog networks like crazy because it was popular, they were effective, and if most of your links are made up of those blog network links that got de-indexed, then obviously you took a huge hit, probably bigger than anyone else. So for the upcoming, and then the update after that was about anchor text over optimization. So kind of related because not just now we have to diversify the source of our links, but we also have to make it look natural in terms of the words that are being linked to our website. So it's all about looking natural and having a natural looking diversified link profile in terms of where you get the links from and the words that are linking to your site. But other than that, unless they change what they value most, which is page rank and authority of the links pointing to your website and the relevancy of those sites pointing into you, unless they change that, then there'll still be work for SEOs, and unless you're overusing one tool and making everything look unnatural as if you were doing it to manipulate the results, other than that, you probably don't have much to worry about. That's my best bet, and that's my prediction, but we'll see. So next, let me look over here at my notes. So that's about 6 minutes long so far, the video, but okay. I've been looking to find reasonably priced domains to build out a private blog network. And it seems like the biggest problem with building out a private blog network is that the domains cost too much. So unless you're buying expired domains, you can find PR3s or PR2s or PR1s if you're using something like PR PowerShot. But to find PR3s often and PR4s and PR5s, you have to look elsewhere. And if you go to like FreshDrop.com or these auction sites, I was seeing prices that are far higher than what would be economically feasible to buy them at. So it would have been great to find a source of these domains where you can buy these domains at like $200 for a PR5, because then it makes a lot of sense, because you can sell links on the site for, let's say, $20 per month in the sidebar. So if you get 5 links in the sidebar, that's $100 a month for a site that you pay $200 for, which is a fantastic investment. So, but the problem was I couldn't find any source of these links. I was doing all this homework, and maybe I found one good site in that price range. But this week I got lucky and I found a broker of these domains, and basically he has a list of all of them for sale. Pay now, not like auction. I guess he owns them, and you buy them from him, and it'll transfer them to your account, depending on if he registered with GoDaddy or Phoenix. So that was a good find. And if you're into building blog networks, I don't want to reveal this source to the public, so I'll probably put an opt-in form below this video on SEOspartan.com /hi-PR-live, which is the High PR Live channel. And I'll put an opt-in box under the video eventually, and if you opt in, I'll give you the website that I found with all these reasonably priced domains, high PR domains. So if it's not underneath the video, the opt-in box, you can definitely email me at Nico, Niko, at SEOspartan.com. So lastly, I was looking to monetize my private blog network sites with the sidebar links, because as I just mentioned, it's a really good investment if you can find people that will pay monthly for these high PR links, which are really effective, and there's a lot of people out there looking for them. So I went looking for different places to get these buyers of high PR links in sidebars of the sites that I own, and I did a lot of research, and basically what it comes down to is like this site here, Link Adage. You can sign up as a publisher, and there's a bunch of them out there. You can just Google it, Google like buy high PR links or sell high PR links, or see how it says buy text links down here or sell text links. You'll find a couple different services, but basically they put a snippet of HTML code on your website, which then tells the service that it's available, and they publish it automatically on their inventory, and they give you 50% of the monthly fee that they get for you. So 50% is a big chunk, and I didn't want to pay that much, basically. But the other option is to go out and find these people yourself, to go on forums like Bring the Fresh or Source Infinitum or Warrior Forum or Digital Point. That's like a big one, but Digital Point and Warrior Forum, they're so popular that there's so many people that are not serious or don't want to pay a lot for links, and there's a lot of not so professional people on there, so it takes a lot of digging and research before you can find buyers of your high PR links, basically is what I found. So it's up to you. Well, it's going to be up to me whether I want to go the route of doing the legwork and finding these buyers one by one, or putting my site on a site like Link Adage, where they can probably sell out my inventory very, very quickly, but it would cost me 50%. So I'm not sure which way I'm going to go yet. Also, I can get one of like a virtual assistant to try to find people looking for links, and that might be a way to speed up finding my own buyers of these links and keeping 100% of the money. So that was the weekly recap. We went over the Google update coming up soon. Supposedly it's a big one according to Matt Cutts. Then we went over, what did we go over next? Oh, how I found a site, a broker with reasonably priced PR domains. He had one PR6 and the rest were PR5 or lower, which is fine. They were all reasonably priced and they were all powerful, and he had done his homework. The metrics all were above the line that I look for in sites, so there was no crappy sites there. So that was a good find. Opt in if you want to know who that is. And then I was looking to monetize my private blog network sites by selling ads in the sidebar, ads, text links in the sidebar of those sites. And I could either go and find those people or sign up with a brokerage. So that was the weekly recap of what's been happening lately. And this has been Nick Ringus with SEO Spartan, over and out.